What's up, everybody? We're talking about Meld, right? Yeah. All right. So why are we talking about Meld? Steve, what's the deal? You're always talking about Cardano projects. Hey, I love it. But what? Meld? It's not a Cardano project. It's a everybody project. Started on Cardano. It's a cross chain. One of the only to do that, right? So let's see, right here. So everyone knows I like to use CoinMarketCap, and I also like to use CoinGecko. We're going to learn about a coin. What do we want to do? We can come in here. We can scroll. But I'll tell you what, it's like coin 500 and something. So the best thing to do is to search. Oh, why'd I hit enter? MELD. That's one thing I do not like about this is if you just hit enter, it hits some random thing that's not what you wanted. So boom, Meld. Now, let me show you this right here. When we type Meld, we have Meld and Meld Old, right? Meld Old is, it's gone. Okay. It's worthless. It used to be gray. This right here used to be gray. And now it's red, and I'll show you. If we go here, hey, look, Meld, I have a farm, and Meld, here's the old stuff. I had to upgrade it. And so now I have the old stuff is gone. You basically trade it for the new stuff. Anyway, hey, we rambling on. This is going to be a long video, and it may be a two-parter because my videos get to be too long, but I'm trying to give you a deep dive, trying to give you everything you need to know about Meld. So we're out here. The first thing we see right now, let's talk tokenomics, right? And we'll talk about what it is, all about it, huge breakdown. But when I start to look at a project, what do I want to know? Tokenomics, right? What's the deal with the tokens? How many tokens do you have? What's your max supply? Where's it going to end? How many are already out? How many are locked up? All that good stuff, right? So right now, Meld is looking at a market cap of 31 million. 1.9 billion tokens is the circulating supply, and the max supply is 4 billion. So roughly 50% of the tokens are out. But this stuff came out at right around half a penny, right? And now we're at 1.65. It has gone way up. If you saw my short, it's went way up and it's went way back down, but it's still it actually hit mainnet on the new token basically December of 22. So it's not very long, and it's still up 3x. So if you want to talk bull run, hey man, we're up 3x during the bear market. So Meld, what is going on with Meld? What do we want to know about Meld? What is the deal? So hey, yes, its contract is on Cardano. We have the meld.com and various websites, Cardano scan. It's going to talk about everything here, but some of the coolest things about Meld is it's just crazy because it's a cross platform, right? Where can you buy Meld, MEXC, of course, any of the DeFi places, BitTrue, Trader Joe. So let's stop babbling on about all this good stuff and let's just get right into it, right? We go to MinSwap. We're checking out Meld. Its price against ADA is right about 0.5, right? Right about 0.5. 1/20th of an ADA, right? Okay, so here we can click on Meld, right? Token information, same way as anywhere else. Token information. We can come to the website, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, all great places. If you want to hear what they're saying, you can go check out their Twitter, the Discord, Telegram. But usually the website is the best place to go, right? And we can go to that website right here. And it's welcome to Meld. Meld is the first decentralized and non-custodial liquidity protocol for borrowing fiat, USD, and the euro against your crypto assets and earning yields on deposits, right? Introduction, what is it? Okay, so basically it's it's a DeFi lending protocol, right? But the cool thing about it is Users can borrow based on their collateral, right? So say you have one Bitcoin and Bitcoin's worth $30,000 and you want to borrow $30,000. That would be very stupid, right? Because you're going to put up that Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin drops down to $29,000, you will be liquidated. Not necessarily liquidated. You'll keep that $30,000 that they gave you, but you will lose that Bitcoin, which means they use that as collateral, right? So you have to be very careful. And this is not something you would want to do in the top of the bull run, borrowing money against your crypto, and then boom, it gets liquidated, right? Because they're going to sell it to get their money back. Your crypto is what is securing that loan, right? So I believe it's somewhere around 80%, but we can go on and discuss that. But basically, users actually supply assets to the pool. And then it's users who borrow. User pays off loan. It goes into the pool. And the users receive a yield for having their money in there. It's just like farming, right? The liquidating is the loan comes close to a 1-to-1 ratio. It's marked for liquidation. There's a point where it says you borrowed $5,000. And so you owe us $5,200 because that's the interest. You put up $6,000 collateral, but if that crypto starts to drop down, when it hits that 5,250 mark, boom, they sell your crypto. It's not like, oh, we took all your money. They sell your crypto to pay off that loan that you had. So it's kind of like you're borrowing money, hoping that your crypto doesn't go down. But if it does go down, you just sold your crypto, really. So it's pretty neat setup. And one of the few things I would really like to, and I got this from Coin Bureau, right? So this is old, but here's what I really want to show you is the fiat liquidity providers versus their competitors. Speed of funding, Meld is real time. Now, of course, this is old, right? This is old. BlockFi, Celsius, they're gone. We found out they were doing some shady stuff, right? So you're like, whoa, why do I want to jump into something new? Well, we're going to get to that, right? So application process instant, KYC, Swiss, time to fiat funds instant. The lending product is the genesis of the loan, credit line, debit card, all that good stuff. So repayment options, these had what they have, and they're all about the same. But here's the great thing. Collateral release, instant, right? You put up your money, you pay off your loan, boom. Instantly, you get your crypto back, right? BlockFi, 1 to 14 days. These others, 24 hours is almost understandable. But this instant, I'm all about that. The fees, withdrawals, instant. Token type is utility. That's the Meld token. That's utility. Their tokens, the sell token. Come on, seriously. Token benefits. So there's bonuses and dividends, staking rewards for having more Meld tokens and things of that nature. Product covers worldwide. Here, this is. If you need to know anything about crypto, not your keys, not your crypto, okay? And I had money on BlockFi, and they started acting shady, and I took my money off. And there was a little bit left on there, and guess what? They went bankrupt. My money was gone. I had a little bit of money on Celsius. They were acting weird right before or after BlockFi. So I started pulling a lot of my money off of these places that seemed, they were just seeming very shady. And I had a little bit of money. Both of these, I lost it because it was on their platform. Now, what I love about Meld is the non-custodial. Your money is in your wallet, okay? Your wallet is backing that. And it's in a contract where, if the money comes out of your wallet, they know it's gone. It's not there, right? And so you're no longer earning anything and things of that nature. So your money is not on the platform. This is true DeFi. This is true crypto. You're the custodial owner of that token. You're the custodial owner of your crypto. No one else has access to it. Okay, that's the only reason I would ever come to Coin Bureau, because I think they're kind of a scam too. I think it's an actor. So let's see. If we go to the press kit, and what it's going to tell you is, Meld, it's a layer one blockchain DeFi protocol, Web3 finance, providing cross-chain lending, borrowing, staking. So once again, we come on here, I show you some stuff, and I hope you come in here and just read all of this, right? Because I'm not your financial advisor. I can't be your financial advisor. Can't even advise my own finances, right? But I'm giving you the brief overview. Hopefully this interests you. You want to learn more. You come back and you really dig into and read all of this as I have, right? So a lot of this stuff, this is just for press, topography and all this, how's our stuff. So that really doesn't matter, right? We don't really care about that. But if you really wanted to know, right here where it says copy, those are the things that they say, hey, these are the big points. Like I said, one-liners if you were talking about Meld and you want to sound smart at a party. If you're doing a short little article, here's a quick way to explain Meld. If you're doing the long, here's the long way to explain it more in depth. DeFi protocol empowers users to take control. Summary copies, promotional. If you're trying to really talk people into it, here's what you would use. Meld blockchain, explaining all that good stuff. The long and the short. So we're going to go with the short. It's proof of stake, high speed, low cost EVM blockchain designed for DeFi apps, right? It's integrating the core DeFi mechanics, providing direct access to lending, borrowing, cross chain. That is the part that we're going to get to. That's the part that's so important to me. Liquidity and fiat services. Meld offers a holistic Web3 banking stack that's perfect for the modern DeFi applications, right? So one of the coolest things about Meld is you're going to get into their wallet, and wow. We will definitely get there shortly. Meld DApp, get it started. This is what we're talking about on their wallet, right? The web wallet presents a user-centric wallet, houses digital assets from different blockchains. This is one of those things, and this is what Meld is doing. This is what Meld is doing that I don't think anyone else is doing without bridges and other things like that, right? I noticed, I was like, Meld, I've seen that in other exchanges, not just Cardano, because I honestly thought this was a Cardano token, which it started out on Cardano, right? Including Cardano, Ethereum, Meld, and Avalanche. Regardless of your DeFi experience, Meld's DApp okay. The web wallet, Meld DApp, presents a user-centric web wallet that houses digital assets from different blockchains. Okay, very important, including Cardano. That's where it started. I always thought it was a Cardano token, but no, it's everything. It's Ethereum, it's Meld, it's Avalanche. Regardless of your DeFi experience, Meld DApp's intuitive platform design ensures seamless navigation, asset management. From staking, investing, traditional markets, our wallet offers a spectrum of options to optimize your asset utilization. So I think you can click on this. Yeah. So here's your Meld wallet. And the crazy thing is you can have your funds from all these different chains, and it gives you the grand total. And later on, it actually talks about, when you want to borrow, it doesn't look at your, just that one chain. It can look at your whole wallet. You can borrow against your entire wallet, right? This is a pretty sweet looking wallet, the way it's set up. Cross-chain native, seamlessly transfers asset across blockchains. It's integral to a frictionless DeFi experience, right? More pictures of the wallet here. You got, thought that was Polygon there for a second, but I guess maybe it's some kind of Meld. I don't know. I haven't got this wallet, but I am definitely going to be loading this wallet soon. Managing your NFTs and your tokens. So, there's some NFTs. If you're on here, you can get a banking NFT. It's a bridge the gap between traditional finance and DeFi. It's developing capabilities to support Meld, neobank. Expect easy fiat conversion options, enabling straightforward buying, selling, and exchanging digital assets. What's more is you'll have the opportunity to stake fiat into yielding instruments seamlessly. Now, this is what excites me because if you watch my videos at all, you know I'm all about that staking. Let's take a break because I need a drink. All right, I'm all about that staking, right? So, staking, yeah, this is looking like some pretty cool stuff, and I really enjoy staking because to me, that is one of the best ways to make passive income. Is just let your income be used in other areas while you're making income. Not financial advice, but it's what I like to do. The Meld dApp serves as a gateway to the Meld DAO. Once again, decentralized autonomous organization members, you can vote on Meld improvements, MIPS, just like Ethereum has EIPs. This has MIPs, Cardano CIPs, and even propose improvements. Over a 3-year period, Meld will transition into a full DAO governed protocol, empowering users with self-governance, right? So right now, yes, there are somewhat people in charge, but someone has to be there until this can go full on community driven, right? So that's where we're going to get lending and borrowing. Of course, you can use your BTC, ETH, and your Meld together all as collateral. So it's going to add it all up, and it's going to say, hey, here's how much you have. Boom, right? Here's your wallet. Got this much ADA, got this much BTC. I can borrow here. And this right here is going to explain. So you're borrowing this much, right? But you have this much. Well, once it gets down to here, that's going to be the fee for what you're borrowing and plus what you borrowed, right? So if you borrowed, in this example, it's like 70-some thousand, but let's just make up numbers here. So let's say you borrowed 1,000 and that's going to cost you $75. So once you hit somewhere probably around $1,100, it's going to start selling whatever's left. So they'll get their $1,075 out of you, right? And I mean, honestly, that's no different than, man, if you really needed the money, you borrowed the money, you're able to pay the money back, or you really needed the money and you had to sell your crypto, right? To me, it's all the same thing. They make liquidating sound like a bad thing, but it's really kind of like, hey, I'm going to borrow this money, and if my crypto stays up, then I didn't have to sell my crypto. Does that make sense? So, sometimes things happen and you're like, man, I need to sell my crypto. And if I ever had to sell my crypto, I would be upset if I had to sell it prior to the bull run. But I think I may wager some of my crypto on a loan that I would be able to pay back before the bull run, and therefore I never lost my crypto. So, I like that. Collateral debt position visualization. And that's, really right there where you can see your debt. Okay, you can see what you have supplied. You can see what's borrowed, and collateral debt position visualization. Right, so that's more this picture. You can see what you had supplied, what you've borrowed, at what point it's going to be liquidated. And I believe this isn't. It gets more in depth, and this isn't like, hey, you have to pay like a car payment, $250 a month until this loan's paid off. You just pay, right? You just keep paying. You pay when you can, and as long as you have collateral, you're good, right? There's no, hey, you missed a payment, right? Okay, so sign up, sign in. All right, first thing you have to do is create a wallet, and I'm probably going to do a video on just creating this wallet, right? But really, it's just like every other wallet, right? It's going to give you a seed phrase. This is an example. I'm sure if you get yourself a wallet and put in these words, it's going to be an example wallet. So if you don't know how to do a wallet, basically you'll get a seed phrase. It'll say this is your seed phrase. You need to have these all in order. Most of the time they are case sensitive. They're usually all lowercase. So if you type in like occur, that first word, and you type in capital OCCUR, it won't work. I've already had one hell of a scare because I made the first letter capital on every one when I wrote down my seed phrase, and I couldn't recover my wallet. Okay, so it's going to give you this, and it's going to tell you, hey, write these down. Now, some people are like, I don't know why I need to write it down. Well, I'm going to tell you why you need to write it down. Nowadays, they force you to write it down because they're going to ask you to put in a few of those words. But if you go, how? CryptoSteve, Poor Crypto, whatever. How important is a seed phrase? Would you like half a Bitcoin? Would you like half a Bitcoin? Because I'm going to tell you that's how important half a seed phrase is. Because back in 2011, Poor CryptoSteve had some Bitcoin. And he threw away a cell phone that broke that had a crypto wallet with half a Bitcoin left on it. Didn't seem like much at the time. But I'll tell you what, I was really wondering what I did with that seed phrase because I didn't know what I was doing back then. So when we hit the bull run and the Bitcoin was 69,000, I was like, man, yeah. That's when you'll realize how important the seed phrase is, when you realize you threw away half a Bitcoin. All right. So, yes, seed phrases, very important. Do not take a picture of it with your phone. Do not text it to yourself. Do not store it on a Word document. You know what I do? I have my little, right here. I have this, right? And I keep a note pad, right? First of all, I write it down. Okay, I write it down, and I also use that thumb drive on a computer that does not get on the internet, and I use Notepad, and I put every one of my seed phrase words on there, and then I pull that out. I don't save it on that computer. I save it on that thumb drive, and only that thumb drive, and it's only on a computer that does not go on the internet. I stick that thumb drive in my gun safe. The only reason it's out is because I'm thinking about making one of these wallets, and I'm going to need to type out this seed phrase. Some people's handwriting is great. That's good. I don't know how long paper lasts, but it tends to break up. So seed phrase, very important. Store it in several different places. Don't let anyone else get it. When you do seed phrase, don't just write seed phrase, because I have like 17 wallets, okay? My seed phrases say Coinbase wallet, MetaMask wallet, Nami wallet, Meld wallet. I can't even think of all the wallets. Helium wallet. Yeah. The older Cardano wallet. I can't. You know what? BlockFi, Celsius. They all had a wallet, right? So those are all my different wallets. Pi. I mean, I don't even know. I'd have to fire up that thumb drive, tell you how many wallets I have. So anyway, sorry. Seed phrases, super important, right? They're going to ask you to punch in a couple of these words to verify that you really wrote it down. All right. Secret code. Mask your seed phrase with a secret code of 8 characters to maximize the security. Access your wallet faster. Enter your secret code twice and you'll be set. So basically it's going to say you've created wallet. You got the seed phrase. Seed phrase is good to recover your wallet. But for this wallet, you can put a password, right? So what will happen is this wallet will work. It's a browser-based wallet. It's going to work on your computer and only the computer that you're on. And when you go get a new computer or your computer crashes and you're like, oh my God, I download the wallet, I put in my password, it doesn't work. It's not going to work, okay? You need that seed phrase to download. You'll download the wallet again. You'll use that seed phrase to install onto a new computer where you can set up that password again, right? Okay, that password will not always get you in the wallet. That's not how that works. Your seed phrase is a private key. Restore your wallet, same deal. If you already had a wallet, you're coming to a new computer, boom, right, okay, and you move on. So what about supported tokens? This is what's kind of cool, okay? So on a Cardano, this wallet will handle, of course, Meld, Jed, Cornucopias, Hosky, meme coin. Indigo, hey, we just did a video on that, right? MinSwap, SunnySwap, World Mobile Token, of course, Wing Riders, Indigo Protocol, Nuum, not sure what that is. Drip Drops, I thought it was just Drips, Clay Nations, AGIX, and NewNet. Okay, so it's missing a few that I would like it to have, but that's okay because I have them on my Nami wallet. Avalanche, so of course, Meld on Avalanche, Wrapped ETH, GMX, DAO, USD, US Tether, and Binance Coin, right? Now on an Avalanche. On the Ethereum network, it's got all the good coins, right? Polygon Pepe. I don't know why everyone's so into meme coins. Sushi Swap, Ren BTC, Sheeb. Come on, man. Indian Chronos, Ban ApeCoin, Aave 1-inch Pancake Uniswap, Chainlink. Yeah. And so Polygon to be determined, BSC to be determined, and Bitcoin to be determined. Self-custody. This is what we're talking about. Upgrading personal seed phrase self-custody. So they used the old wallet, the gray token that we're showing, was on the network wallet, just like Coinbase or something like that. But now, if you had the old wallet, which I do not or did not, now you can change it, right? Tells you how to migrate and all that good stuff. All right. So supply and borrow. So if you want to learn how to put money into this where you will earn a yield, this is where you come. It's going to talk about the Meld protocol. We already saw this picture. It's going to talk about how you supply, how you borrow, talk about how liquidations are, Meld vaults. The Meld vault is basically where everyone's putting money, and that's where that's the money that they have to lend out, right? The neobank. Genesis loans, basically, if you have, you can borrow money but leave your money in there and not use it, and you can use your yield. So if you are a person that supplies liquidity for this bank, you earn yield, right? You earn interest for putting money in the bank, and then people borrow money from the bank. And that's how you're earning interest, right? So say you are a loaner of money and then you suddenly need to borrow money. Well, you can say, yeah, instead of paying me interest, use that interest to pay my loan. And that's basically, instead of you earning that interest goes towards paying your loan, right? So it's pretty nice. It's pretty neat how that works. The yield mechanisms. It talks about the linear interest rates and all that good stuff. If you're really into math here, have fun with this. Meld tokens, cross chain, security and accountability. You have to pay, but you can get a multi-sig wallet. So say you're running a business and you're going to use the Meld ecosystem on Web3, and you're like, oh, the CEO and the CFO both have to sign off before any purchase can be made. That's the kind of wallet you can set up, and there's a small fee. This explains all that. I haven't got into that because I'm not running a business where we need multiple signatures, right? All right, so the tokenomics is one of the things that I really look at. And I'll tell you, to me, one of the biggest things I don't like about Meld is that only half of the tokens have been released. So, but there's better information around the corner because it's on a very, very, very long, slow release time. So it's not like suddenly a bunch of tokens are going to dump, right? So, 5% foundation, the partners, liquidity rewards. So a lot of the tokens are locked up for liquidity rewards. The team got some, and there was a private sale. The revenue structure. This talks about block rewards, the DAO. Stability pool. So a lot of it's put into the stability pool. That's going to help the DAO. It breaks it down even further into, foundation reserves, grants, research, development, and maintenance. That 50% that's left in the DAO, it separates what those are for. The numbers above, of course, always subject to change based on risk modeling. So as this goes further and further, things will change. But right now, everything I'm seeing, this is definitely a project that I want to get into. That's me personally. Examples of stability pool contribution. Now, this is where, you're talking like 200,000 USD to really be in a top tier earner and stuff. Not where I'm at. So, yeah. Gmeld talks about how can I earn Gmeld and all that good stuff. The token migration, we don't need to talk about that unless you're already holding the gray token. Then you definitely need to come here, go to the how-to. I already did this. Gray token turns red and all your gray tokens go away. That's about it. They definitely have a good frequently asked questions about all the good stuff. Where can I start the migration process? How does it take place? How's it going to affect me? And I can tell you from experience, it doesn't really. Had a couple thousand gray melds, and I was providing liquidity on right here in Wing Riders, providing liquidity in here, and I was like, why is there two of them? And then I looked and I saw, and it said, hey, you need to migrate. So it had sat there and I did nothing with it. So yeah, I just changed it. Not a problem at all, right? So they have this thing called Bank Manager NFTs, and the Meld Bank Managers. So if you have a Bank Manager NFT, and they're fairly cheap, it actually gives you better benefits when you go to earn rewards and when you borrow money. So when you borrow money, you get bank managers will get a 0.3% reduction. Now, these gold bank managers, I don't think you can just get one. If you're lucky enough that the only 10 people will get these out of all of the NFTs. They'll get 1%, right? So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. NFT. I think we talked about that before on my Wing Riders right here. This I have this NFT, right? I was here day one when it all started, and we come down here to assets, and it's right here. I was there when it all began. This is when I got excited, and I was like, Wing Riders, this new thing. I want to put money on there and start being part of that. And they didn't even tell us. They didn't even tell us that this was going to happen. So the funny thing is, I earn way more rewards just because I have this, right? So that's one of the cool things is you can go in here right now and maybe you have this bank manager, and it doesn't sound like it's going to be much. But then later on you get it. So one of the other things they talk about is this diamond hands. Once you've delegated for more than 30 epochs, you get this diamond hands NFT, right? And it's like, okay, cool, you got an NFT, and no one really thinks about what NFT, what it's for. You're just like, cool, like look at me, isn't this cool? I got something, right? Delegators could earn bonuses, Meld tokens, depending on the length of time they've delegated. For this range from 8% to 25% bonus, right? So that's the thing, is like people that were in this for the long haul, they got an NFT, they're like, hey, that's cool. But then later they said, you know what? Holders of this NFT are going to get special things. So that's what I really like about some of the stuff like this is you get in early, you get these NFTs, and they actually give you things later that you didn't even know, you didn't expect, you had no idea was coming. So that's one of the other cool things. So Meld, I think we've talked about just about everything on Meld, right? What is Meld doing right now? So if we look, we're going to go in here, and I got Meld right here, and we're going to check out Meld on the super chart, right? So Meld, boom, there it is. We were just looking at it, right? Okay, it hit mainnet in the new token right at 0.5 cent, right? And then everyone's like, oh my God. So, people are looking at this and like, oh my God, Meld is down 47%. No, I mean, honestly, it's up from when it started 206%, right? It's finding it's price exploring right now, right? It's exploring its price. It's only been out since, technically the new token, because I'm sure the old token is gonna show up longer because I've had the old token way longer. But once it hit mainnet, that's when they came out from the new token. So really, mainnet actually working, actually doing something. It shot up. It shot up 490%. Okay. and it keeps hitting this 2.8 cent, you know, hit it here, hit it here, hit it here. Will we see it again? Hey, it's highly possible, right? But right now, this is your value area high, 2 cents. Your value area low is 1.5. Your point of control is 1.6. And right now, we're sitting at 1.65. Okay? So we're finding the value of this coin right now. It hasn't been out very long. We're finding the value, okay? But I can tell you, what I do like about this is the value from where it started to where it's at now. It's closer. It's closer to here than where it's been, right? So it's coming up, it's going down, it's coming up, it's going down, it's coming back up. So right now, this, to me, in my personal opinion, definitely not financial advice. I'm about to grab some more Meld, okay? I definitely want to grab some more Meld just so I can make this wallet, and then we will see about possibly doing a part 2. Or this video is so long, maybe this is part 2. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cut it down in production, see what we have, but hey, I'm wanting to get some. I want to get that wallet. I want to check it out. I want to have some more fun. I want to tell people on the internet what I'm doing, see if they like it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this makes you think more about Meld. Maybe you want to get you a bank manager. Are you ready? Mint one now. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you like this content. And, you know, if you like it, give me a like. Maybe get a subscribe. Share it with a friend or something. If you don't like it, hey, tell me what you don't like. You know, I try to figure that out. Sometimes it seems like people like videos where we're talking about price and we're drawing on the charts. Some people like videos about where we're talking about coins in depth that they don't know. Some people just want to hear crypto news. Some people want to see some DGen, DeFi trading. Yeah, go down in the comments. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you want to see. Help me help you, right? All right, thanks. Thanks for watching. I'm out.